54 degrees, 27 tonight. What's up, everyone? So we're gonna have a crazy good time at Animal Kingdom in these temperatures. Tonight's getting down into 25 degrees. It is so windy out here. You gotta definitely hold on to your hats today. Yeah, it's definitely not a typical Southern Florida day. Oh yeah, and I do highly recommend this place. I've already had a Wawa hoagie on the way here, but this place, check it out if you haven't before. Little pit stop before heading in to the park. And this site never gets old. Coming around that corner down there and seeing this. So the real reason why we're out here today is we're gonna be paying a visit to one of my most favorite attractions, especially out here in Animal Kingdom, is Dinosaur. Now, this is the final weekend of Dinosaur. It's a kind of a sad moment, but it's also a happy moment because we have Indiana Jones, who's gonna be moving in, I believe, next year. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Dinosaur later on in this vlog. But right now we're gonna get into a little bit of random adventures and see where the paths of Animal Kingdom lead us to.
Where are you, monkeys? I think it's a little too cold and a little too breezy for the monkeys today. But they normally put on a really good show.
Absolutely no one really on the Cali River Rapids today. It is a little bit too cold for that. But as you can see, I've actually spotted some brave travelers down here. No need for a lightning lane today. We're gonna wave. Woo! All right, so the warm-up ride of the day is Cali River Rapids. Now, it's not much of a warm-up ride because I'm probably gonna get wet and cold. This is kind of the sacrifice you gotta take to have some fun sometimes in Florida. Even in a January or February, you know, you got a nice windy day out here, nobody in line. You gotta take advantage of this. I can barely feel my fingers out here.
Stretch of beautiful river. My team and I believe that our river.
All right, we're getting ready for our expedition. Got all of our stuff ready. As you can see, Cali River Rapids, here we go. You ain't got nothing on a 40 degree, 50 degree day in Florida.
There is a lot of smoke now. I am moving downriver. Please get this message to Manisha. Over.
There we go. That was cool. Holy. If one time wasn't enough on Cali River Rapids today, we're going again. Why not? Live a little, right? Have a little adventure. All right, that one wasn't so bad. There's actually The first one's not bad. The second one will get you. And you got to be on the lookout out here because you don't know exactly which way you're going to be facing. These things, you know, they spin in a circle. And so that big hill that's coming up, it could be coming at you and you don't even know. So make sure that your head's on a swivel out.
Make sure that your head's on a swivel out here.
All right, guys, here it goes. Something's about to happen here. Something's about to happen. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got stuck. I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Ah! Whoa! As you can see, we took that waterfall like a champion. And we're heading down the rapids here. It's about 40, 50 degrees here in Florida. But we're living life and we're having fun. That's what the Beyond is about, right? Right? Oh yeah, I picked a good day to wear khakis. And goodbye Cali River Rapids and hello Dinosaur. We're off to our next attraction. The main reason why I came here today. We'll maybe give her 1 or 2 spins. We're definitely gonna give her 1. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3, depending on my camera battery. But here we go. Main attraction, Dinosaur, ahead. Already a sad remnant of the past. The trilobites. They were really good while they lasted. Now after Dinosaur is completely gone after this weekend, 2027, we'll miss you. 2027 is when we're gonna have the Tropical Americas open, and I'm definitely excited for this. We're gonna have the Indiana Jones ride that's replacing Dinosaur, which is gonna be awesome. Oh, I got everybody lined up for Donald over here. Now this ride, I believe, was one of the opening day attractions at Animal Kingdom. Opened up as Escape from Extinction. And then in 2000, they changed it to Dinosaur. All right, guys, so we have about over an hour wait to get on Dinosaur, which is gonna be expected. So I figured, why not grab something to eat now, and then I'll just get in the line, because I know I'm gonna get hungry in there. So we're gonna head on over, because Restaurantosaurus, if you can see, is actually gonna be closing as well. One of my favorite restaurants out here. And I know all the hamburgers at Walt Disney World are pretty much the same, but it's the atmosphere that you're here, right? So let's go on in. I'm gonna enjoy this burger for the last time at Restaurantosaurus, but I'm definitely gonna miss it. Great atmosphere in here. Out of all the Disney parks, Animal Kingdom absolutely takes the cake when it comes to theming. This place is just awesome. Everywhere from the trails to the different exhibits, the animals themselves, the rides. Joe Rohde, you really hit the nail on the head when you designed this place. Now that tree of life that I showed you has about 325 carvings of animals on it. I've actually sat there for probably an hour looking at the tree, and once I thought I saw all the animals on it, there was actually more. So yeah, get a good look at it when you're out here. Leave a comment if you know how flamingos turn pink. starting to get a lot windier out here and a lot colder, as you can see by the trees over here. Yeah, anyways, I was want to go on the Kilimanjaro safaris, but they're actually already closed, but that's okay because like I said, my main mission here is dinosaur. Pay my last respects to dinosaur. And we're gonna do that here in a little bit. But I just wanted to kind of walk off that burger and show you a little bit of the atmosphere out here. Check this out. I always kind of like this scene. It's really peaceful, you know? You got the boat, you got the water. But yeah, march on. Sorry everyone, but this is the closest we're gonna get to a real giraffe today. Next time we're out here, we'll get on that safari and show you some real ones. But he's pretty impressive in himself. And we've got a big line going. Everybody trying to get their last ride in on Dinosaur before it closes. We are getting closer and closer to the actual building. We've been in the line outside in 30 degrees for about 30 minutes, but we're almost there. And we're gonna go catch that dino.
I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs.
All right, in just a few moments, we're going to be boarding one of our own CTX rovers. Here we go. Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Restaurantosaurus.
Not our dino. Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now. Hang on. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Woo! Woo-hoo!
Another big guy.
Definitely a turkey ride.
Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsop Navis.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Move left, right, left, right. That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it. Abort mission. Abort, abort.
Iguanodon.
Forget it. Get them out now.
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it! We're not gonna make it!
Please gather personal belongings from the pouch in front of you.
And so we've made it. We're back home. Finally. Not because the day dragged or it was a terrible day. I mean, I don't think it looked too terrible judging by the video. But because I'm finally back home, in the game room, in the heat, away from these, I don't know, 26-degree temperatures right now. Apparently in Tampa, there may be some snow flurries. So I don't know. They're saying that on the radio. We'll have to see. It could be a kind of cool to have some flurries come down in Florida, though. Anyway, all in all, it was an awesome day. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to specifically go to Animal Kingdom today to document Dinosaur. It's a ride that means a lot. It's very close and near and dear to me. Back when Animal Kingdom opened up back in 1998, Countdown to Extinction, I had to think about that for a second because I keep saying Escape from Extinction. I swear it was Escape from Extinction. But yeah, Countdown from Extinction, that ride, it not only terrified me as, I don't know, maybe like a 11 or 12-year-old kid at the time, but it also like just blew me away by how immersive it was. The dinosaurs were just so like crazy real in there, and the scenery and the way that the ride like jerks you around and all that, you know, it really is an experience. So I really enjoyed going to Animal Kingdom today and making sure that I could get on that ride one last time. Now, it is Saturday. The actual ride closes on the 2nd. The ride, it's a good length. I mean, it's probably a good, like, I don't know, 4 minutes maybe. It was like I would say about a 70-minute wait tonight. And most of it was in the freezing temperatures that we're having right now. So the queue for the line was all the way around the building and like wrapped probably 2 or 3 or 4 times. So more than half of the time, I was actually waiting outside in the cold. But luckily, that particular queue that we were in had a lot of trees surrounding it. So we weren't getting a lot of wind, because if we were, it would have been absolutely more brutal to be standing there and waiting. But let me tell you, that 75 minutes of waiting in the extreme, I'll say extreme colds, because it is extreme for a Floridian. If you're used to these like scorching 95-degree temperatures, it was cold. It was worth it in the long run. I hope that you have a great time. You know, when you do go, if it's already closed, that's okay because we got a little something special headed for you next year. I believe next year. Dun, 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 dun. For those of you that know, yeah, Indiana Jones is coming to replace Dinosaur. Indiana Jones has been in the park at Disneyland for quite some time now. I don't know for how long, but finally Florida is getting the goodness of that ride because the amount of times I've seen the POV, I've never actually been on that ride at Disneyland, but it looks so awesome and I am so happy and excited. Sometimes when Disney closes rides, it's particularly lately, I feel like they've been going on this streak of closing all of these rides that have meant so much to my generation, millennials, people that grew up on, you know, these classic attractions like the Muppets ride, even riding the Rivers of America. But I understand that we have to keep inventing the wheel and we have to keep progressing. And I know, as Walt Disney said himself, the park is really never finished. It'll never be done. We're going to constantly keep bringing in, you know, a new generation of people. And with a new generation of families, sometimes you have to make changes. And sometimes, a lot of times for people like us, it's sad at first. But at the end of the day, you can get really excited about these changes. And I know that when I look at the I think it's, I forget already, the Islands of America or whatever, where the Indiana Jones ride is going, it looks fantastic. The Tropics of the Americas or something. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I think that, you know, between like the Monsters Inc. that's opening and, you know, all of these other attractions opening, the Villains Land, I think I'm most excited for the area where Indiana Jones is going to be. It's been a long and a really good day, and my brain is like freezing still right now. I hope that you'll stick around for the next video, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like. Please give me a subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And we're going to have a Beyond a Good Time next time, wherever we're going to go. I'll have to come up with a few ideas, but I'll see you then. Thanks for joining.